guys, I'm Leila. Today we're going to be playing some King Arthur Legends Rise, and there's actually a couple of things I want to do. I want to show you guys basically who's becoming my favorite champion in this game, my favorite hero. And it may not be who you expect because it's actually not a legendary. And the other thing I want to do is I want to show you guys how to redeem promo codes because I found one and I got some goodies, so I want to share that with you guys. And I do want to take a moment and thank King Arthur Legends Rise for sponsoring today's video. So if you don't know how to redeem promo codes, you're going to come up over here onto the top left where your basically your avatar is, right? Your profile picture, and enter coupon. Now, I just redeemed this code, so it's not going to work for me, but I will show you what it is, and it is join King Arthur. All right, so that is the code I just redeemed, and it's not cap sensitive, I believe. Yeah, it's gonna go to your in-game inbox, so I'm gonna show you what I got. But what this is it ends up being 5 special summon tickets and some crystals as well too. So like I said, I already used it, so I'm not going to redeem it again, but this is what it got for me. Is we come on over to the mail, this is what I got. Is you receive the coupon reward, claim your rewards below. So let's claim that. There we go. There is some goodies for me. And then here's the other one. It gave me the 100,000 gold. So let's claim that as well. All right. So just a quick way to show you guys how you can redeem if you don't know how to do that. And there should be plenty of like other codes that are around and other promo codes that are coming into the game as well too. So just a quick way to make sure you get some rewards, which again are great, especially if you're just starting out, or hey, I mean, who doesn't like free stuff when you're playing anyway? All right, so on that note, as promised, I want to talk about who basically like my new favorite, and I mean, she's not really new, but who's really becoming like my favorite hero in this game. And like I said, it might surprise you because it's not a legendary. I know we have Claudius here, we have Arthur, and it happens to be Kay. Kay is quickly becoming one of my absolute favorite heroes that I find myself taking everywhere that I go. And in case you noticed is that, here we are, I have 4 stars on her. And when we look through the rest of my roster here, like even Claudius and Arthur at 3, she really is the highest one that I have right now at this 4. And there's definitely a couple things I am really liking about her. And one being that she has AoE. And I love AoE damage, and I find that can be so very beneficial, and I can see how she would be fantastic for people that are just starting out, and I can see how she could still even be beneficial as the game goes on, right? So we have that. She also hits pretty darn hard. I'm still running through campaign. I'm probably like halfway through chapter 5 right now, and I find a lot of times she ends up being MVP in my group. Like, she is just killing it and doing some ridiculously good amount of damage. And if you're not really familiar with what she does in general, is that her first ability is to sharpen blades. It's when attacking, she has a 100% chance to grant attack increase, so increase damage, to all stag favor allies for a turn. And then she also has this nimble steps, which is at the start of battle, she has 100% chance to gain evasion rate increase and to get effect accuracy. So again, talking about, dodge and accuracy, and then also having this attack damage as well too. Like I said, she's really just turning out to be such a fantastic hero to have in the roster. And her relic, she's got some great relics as well too. Right now we have the striding edge here. And we have dark attack, which hits 5 times. Total damage is a 60% attack. We also have Double Blades Dance, which hits 4 times, 128% attack. Last hit grants critical strike rate increase for 2 turns and crit damage increase for 2 turns, along with a Brutal Squall. It's an AoE. So again, like I said, just love this idea of the AoE here. Total damage, 100% attack. And the last 2 hits deal additional damage if the target is below 30% HP. So love the idea of how it's almost like she gets this like a bloodlust almost, right? In the respect that if a target is low HP, it's like she senses blood and she does extra damage there to really try to just land that crit and take out the enemy. So I really like that. So for sure, she ends up being just this major damage dealer. And some info with her is that we have this Stag's Favor. And it says, some deaths are remembered for eternity. Some may seek fame, some may seek infamy. But Cernunnos is not interested in the good and evil of man. Those who do not fear death, who seek to make a lasting mark in the world after perishing rather than find glory in life, are the ones who catch Cernunno's eye, whether they wish to or not. And then, we talked about her relic. So right now, this is the one that we're using, where it talks about, despite its ordinary appearance, it's a magic dagger that steers up fierce winds and rips enemies limb for limb. It's Kay's Storm relic. And so again, I can see that, considering that, we have this AoE with her. And one of the things I'm absolutely loving with her is that her leader effect is for Plane of Beasts, is that all allies get an attack boost. So they get a 20% increase attack. And if you're not really familiar what the Plane of Beasts is going to be doing for you, when we come back to Kay, you end up needing these materials to advance your heroes, as you see, right? So I'm at the point right now where she needs these legendary mana orbs. And then we can get some of these, the twin eagle fairy stones elsewhere. But right now we need these. And this we get out of the Plane of Beasts. So this is a quick way to get to the Plane of Beasts. But if you want to see how to get there on your own, is over here in the restricted area. This could be the power-up dungeon. It's actually the first one. So I've been kind of plugging along, and what we'll probably do is we'll hop into 3. And again, I'm going to have her lead because, like we just said, she has that leader effect where everybody is going to get that attack boost of 20%. So we're going to do repeat battle on this because I've already done a little bit of this because, again, like I said, she's really becoming a hero that I find myself taking along quite a bit. And so because of that, I was farming in here a bit to be able to get her to that 4-star. Now, I currently don't have some of those legendary orbs, but I did also have the mage tower that opened that allows me to transmute some of those orbs into higher quality as well, too. And I'll probably make another video on that, but that's also another way for me to get some of those orbs. And again, so having Kay in here, like we see this attack boost that we're getting on our team. Not to mention, I mean, she does a really good amount of damage on her own. I find between Kay and Arthur, for sure, like the two of them are really my damage dealers. And again, in games in general, I love AoE attacks. I love CCs as in like crowd controls, right? Especially if you can get a CC crowd control in an AoE. It's like an AoE stun, a sleep, a silence, something like that. I find that can help out quite a bit. So we cleared the dungeon here, and actually, so this time, Arthur ended up getting MVP on that. And so we're going to be running, it looks like we're running again because I wanted to try to farm some of these mats. But again, loving the addition of Katie here, and I can easily see why she's as popular as she is. And again, she is a rare. If you guys missed that, like I said, she's not a legendary, she's not an epic, like she's a rare hero. So being a rare, she is a bit easier to kind of build up, kind of a bit easier to level up, gear up, and again, love the damage and love what she brings to the team. So guys, I would love to know, you're playing King Arthur Legends Rise. Who are some of your favorite heroes? Like, who are you finding are kind of like these must-haves? And again, they could be somebody that you don't expect. Like, a lot of times when you play these games, it's like you almost expect legendaries and epics. But I also find that you can have these like gems in some of these rare champs as well, too. So make sure you guys drop me a comment down below. I will have a download link below also for King Arthur Legends Rise if you guys are not playing and would like to hop on in. And again, I do want to thank King Arthur for sponsoring today's video. Guys, drop me some comments down below if you are playing this, and I'm also curious too, the promo code that I shared isn't new for you. Let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video.